The PHN Creative Achievement Award 2012 will be presented by Lisa Campbell. Just a second, my eyes are aging. It's with great honor and privilege that I get to tell you a little bit about my new friend, Michelle Cravatz. Michelle has been awarded the Creative Achievement Award for 2012. Michelle started her life as a public health nurse when she was just 4 years old, at which time her mother noted that she visited her various dolls on her trike with a camera strapped over her shoulder, and she quickly realized that her daughter had a knack for bandaging. And in honor of this insight of her mother, I brought a little something I wanted to show you that I'm going to give Michelle in just a second. It typifies, and my friend Liz told me I better fix this, and I did. Just a second, I have to make sure it's... Okay, so I brought this doll. As you notice, the doll has bandages. But yeah, she's going to really get an award. This is my creative award to her. But this little doll, Michelle, you see, it has bandages all over it.
You couldn't find an ace bandage?
No, I found this at Walgreens last night. And public health nurses sometimes get lost, like Michelle did trying to get to one of the meetings. So I got a map for her so she wouldn't get lost when she was on her new adult trike trying to visit all her patients. So Michelle, I'd like to award you this map of where you are in San Francisco. Okay, all right, okay. And then I also brought her the remaining SpongeBob SquarePants Band-Aid. Yes, right. And you can put it in this bag right here. Okay, thank you. Okay. So Michelle has quite an extensive career that spans since right after she graduated nursing school in 1975 with distinction. Michelle began her career in New York State Health Department, during which time she's had a number of responsible positions, including maternal child health consultant nurse, school nurse program director, regional director of preventive services in the Capital Region, and the Metropolitan New York Regional Office, director of migrant health, clinical consultant to the American Indian Health Program, director of rural health, Assistant Director of the Bureau of Dental Health, and Director of Women's Health and Vulnerable Population Coordinator. Now, you cannot say that Michelle hasn't done everything, because she has. She's also managed to find time to work with Head Start as training and technical assistant provider and Head Start program reviewer. After her retirement from New York State Health Department, or Department of Health, sorry. She served as the first executive director for ASTDN and worked with STI International. She then decided to foolishly pursue her doctorate in public health. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. At the University of Albany School of Public Health, which she's still doing, and she's going to finish very soon, she's assured me. But she figured since she was going to school there, she might as well work there, right? Kill two birds with one stone. So she also completed a pilot on immunization for UAlbany and is currently involved in writing content for public health continuing education offerings. You might know Michelle because she has been heavily involved in the PHN Ready program, which is online and it's free continuing education for nurses. Michelle is probably one of the most amazing women I've met. She and I recently put together the Advanced Public Health Nursing Study Guide, and she is a dream to work with. An absolute brilliant, very creative woman, and if you come to our workshop, you're going to see how creative she is in terms of helping adult learners learn. I can't say enough about Michelle. She's really an amazing friend and public health nurse. So I'm going to read this award to you now, Michelle. Just a minute. Your real award. Michelle, come forward. Come over here now. Okay. I'll hold her hand. Okay, this award says initiative is the light that leads and the strength that lifts people to excellence. American Public Health Association Public Health Nursing Section, PHN Creative Achievement Award 2012 to Michelle Cravatz.
Anyway, I look around this room and all I see is creative people. And so it made me wonder, well, why did they pick me? And then I realized, I remembered this expression. Pablo Picasso once said, the enemy of creativity is good sense. And I thought, of course, I have no sense whatsoever. Because who would go back for their doctorate after they're retired anyway?
None of your nominators said that about
So anyway, I just want to say, I don't know how many of you have read Peter Senge, but he talks about how what creative tension is that difference between the reality of where we are now, which we all know very well as public health nurses, don't we? But the reality of where we are now to that vision we have of the future, that vision we have of healthy communities and healthy people. And he said that our job as managers and leaders is to lead in the breach of that, to manage the creative urges, the creative tension among our staff. And so I'm just asking all of you out there who are administrators and leaders and teachers to just kind of remember that and do what you can to support creativity in the people that come before you. So thank you again for this award.
Come in.